happening, y'all? Welcome back to the Bass All Year channel today for another video. Now, in recent gloom of a little better without the less glare. In recent gloom of videos where people like, you know, all the budget and everything, I keep getting, you know, the standard questions. What's the best $100 reel? Things of that nature. Clearly by this title, and I've actually discussed with a buddy of mine, and I think the newest $100 reel has really started to gain its momentum and really starting to gain some traction. So basically, Abu Garcia came out with this reel last year. Some of you right off the bat may know what I'm talking about. The Revo X. Man, this reel is pretty legit, and it's really actually pretty impressive how they were able to pack all this quality, you know, performance into a $100 package. Now, I have been able to find the reel on a couple different websites for under $100 in the $80 to $85 price range. Now, again, like I said, that is an impressive price tag on this reel. We're about to pull up to a spot, use it for a little bit, talk about it here on the water, and then we'll go back, we'll check it out in the room, get more of an internal look at the reel, as you know how I do typically every reel that I find, whether it be a new product, high-end product, or a budget product like the one we're pushing out today. And then from there, we'll just kind of talk about it a little bit and close up shop here on this video. So much you guys stay tuned. Glad you guys could tune in. Appreciate you guys tuning in, and hope you guys enjoyed this review here. Now, all BS aside, I just put this reel on this rod. I saw it when I was in Germany. I saw this reel when it first came out, and I saw videos of it. And I wasn't a fan of the company at the time, but over the last couple months, I have grown with some of their higher end products I'm using. The Revo X, $99.99 price tag on it. This reel is legit. Pretty sweet oversized handle and knobs on it. This is in a 6:6:1 gear ratio. There's nothing crazy about it. It's 7.5 ounces, so it's on the heavier end of scheme of reels. But the biggest thing, which most of you guys know I love, clicking tension knob, which is actually a very tough asset to beat for me. Once you use a reel, and I tell people this all the time, once you use a reel with it and you notice the advantages of it, you're not going to be able to enjoy a reel without it. So I did get line put on it at Bass Pro where I purchased it, and we are going to cast a small little jerkbait around. I have not played with the reel at all. I mean, I haven't even cast it. So we're just gonna chuck around a little fluke today. We're gonna see, it's a little windy. Thought it was gonna be a little calmer. This place is pretty tucked back, but there's a little bit of wind drift going across this little lake. And hopefully we see some spawner fish and whatnot. I'm gonna bust out the chest cam, GoPro Hero 6, and get some chest cam action in here and see if we can put some fish in the boat with this reel, and let's get to it and check it out a little bit. The reel is pretty basic, like I said. Clicking tension knob, which is clutch. The side knob comes off, which they did change. Abu Garcia has a little clip at the end, which I don't really enjoy or like. I wish they would have stuck with the pin straight across, but no internal braking system. It's all external. So you got the external and the tension knob, about 12 clicks from all the way full, and see what she does. Go one less. Pretty nice. It definitely just off first bat, I mean, nice clean cast. I mean, first instinct, it's $100 price tag, which is pretty legit. As I stated before, you can find this thing on a couple different websites for under 100. That's a pretty legit cast, actually. It casts really, really well. Third cast, I loosened it one more, a little bit of loose line, but it's all right. And I'm throwing 14-pound mono. I haven't thrown mono in a little while either. I've been throwing fluorocarbon a ton. Let's go to that corner right down there. That's a missile down there. That's a pretty sweet cast. Look at that straight bomb into that corner. We just had that huge front come through. I'm sure all you northern guys, I feel sorry for you, man. You guys were like just about to get out of the winter, and the old winter season had to throw one more left hook at you. Dunny, the winter season's up on the ropes. It needs to get its last couple swings in. This is the first Revo I've had, and it seems like a lot of companies are going to this clip at the bottom of the spool, and I don't really like how they're building it without the shaft that holds it. It just leaves it prone for the reel to fall, or the side plate to fall into the lake. So the Concept Z, when 13 Fishing built that, they got smart and add that little safety shaft, I guess. I gotta look up what that's legitimately called. But anyways, and it keeps you from accidentally sending the side plate into the water. There we go. Little guy. Let him run, do some dancing. Alright. Right in the corner there. Look at that. Nice little fish. Nice and healthy. Not a bad one for the first Revo X fish there, I gotta say. Cool stuff though. That is pretty decent performance reel, I gotta say. To be able to put all that into a $100 platform, that reel performed flawlessly. And I had a fun time fishing it. So now we're gonna go pack up. We're gonna get a better in-look depth review of this thing back in my room. So let's talk about it more. Oh yeah, definitely look pretty funny, huh y'all? Chubby old cheeks here. And no, I was not on the receiving end of a fight gone wrong. The army decided it was time to pull my wisdom teeth. So since that video was filmed, I had my wisdom teeth ripped out of my skull. And here we are. This is how dedicated I am to finishing these videos and pushing them out for y'all. I'm talking while my cheeks are looking like a chipmunk. But I just finished editing the video. Obviously had a lot of time on my hands while I was sitting here healing up and everything. So as we talk through my bloody jaws, I wanted to finish off the Abu Garcia Revo X review. Now a couple of these reels have been going around, especially, you know, a couple of my buddies and I have fished these things and really been pretty happy with them. Now would I load my front deck with these reels? Probably not, but to have a couple just to the set aside, like I had stated in the video, I really liked one for like a topwater rod, just to have one ready for schooling fish or like a rattle trap or something like that. They're a good reel just to keep in the boat and have, per se, a reel that you need to perform at the time. It needs to do its job, but you're not gonna have it out on the water every single day. It's not gonna get daily use. Also good for you weekend anglers, you pond hoppers, shore fishermen. You know, I don't know what this reel would last a year fishing out on the water, hard tournament style fishing, so couldn't really tell you on that, but for the fact of the simple fact what I'm reviewing it for, it's definitely gonna do its job with its price tag. Avoid all laughter on my cheeks here, but on the side, again, see if we can, you know what, we're gonna change this angle. There we go. That way it'll actually focus on the reel. So on the side plate here, kind of has that toggle switch opposed to where Abu Garcia used to have the bar going straight across, and I wish they stayed with that, but it seems like this is probably a cheaper option for everyone. So that switch just points up towards open and pulls straight off. Now I hope you guys can see the problem with that. If you're pulling it or your hands are slippery, bloop, this comes off, drops into the water, it's gone. But coming into here, you do not have dual braking system on this reel, you only have the external there. So pretty much, I mean, essentially the same build on the inside, nothing too crazy on it. That toggle just goes down. And I do see that potentially maybe wearing out and not locking down, but people say that about every new feature that comes out on reels. Pretty smooth reel, pretty smooth casting, definitely did its job. Biggest highlight, $100 platform has a clicking tension knob. Now the Lew's Carbon Fire, I think, is this reel's neighbor. It's like cousin, you know, they're gonna be battling out a lot, and I think that the Lew's Carbon Fire has pretty much everything that this reel is gonna have for $10 cheaper. Not to mention Dick's Sporting Goods has some pretty good potential sales on the Carbon Fire that come around every once in a while. So between this and that Carbon Fire, I think they take stake for the best $100 reels right now. I think they did really slick look with the big knobbles, bigger handle, and just the all black look. I think they did really cool with that. But that is a basic in view of it. Again, it performed pretty flawlessly out there on the lake. No problems with it, no complaints. But I did want to finish off this video in a good manner as showing the reel off like I stated I would before. So hopefully these old chubby cheek, chipmunk cheeks here heal up. I still want to show all of the gear I attained there at the Bassmaster Classic Expo. Appreciate you guys tuning into those vlogs. You guys seem to really like that. If you haven't, check the description below. I threw a couple of links in there for those daily vlogs from the past Bassmaster Classic just last weekend. Again, appreciate you guys tuning in. Hope you guys enjoyed this style of video. I know everybody is always looking for a good deal on reels, so this might be one for you to check out. And if you're bumping up in price or you're bumping down, you can always shoot a comment, ask a question, whatever. I can give you another different reel or, you know, different ideas for stuff that I like using as well. and we'll catch you right back here. There is tons of content, got some awesome trips to push out to you guys, awesome fishing action coming up. If you didn't see the last video, the AccuCoil tournament systems, you can check that out again. That's in the description as well. I'm gonna stop talking because my jaw's starting to hurt again, so appreciate you guys tuning in. Can't thank you guys again for the constant support. Get on the water, catch some big fish, catch a lot of fish, and most importantly, stay stress free while you're out there. We'll see you guys right back here on the Bass All Year channel. See ya.